really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Dropping back, it's right. Flips it out in the flat. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He'll field the punt. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Tigers' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time.
Wasting no time taking a shot. Holds it in on the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's King. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here comes the heat. Swings it out to his running back. He's past the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Here's how the career starts, his first carry. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now, they want to stop on third down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And it'll be the Condors will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Spins away from the defender. Snags it, and he's open. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that, and we've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see them not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Condors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And it'll be the Condors send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football, establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
Running inside. It's Cobb. Got enough for the 1st. Here's a little room there. He's at the top, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
I'll tell you what, Palmer, offensive coordinators, they script these things, right? And they get with you, and what do you like, what do you want to run? So far, the script is perfect. Like everything going off as they want it to. This is about as good a start for an offense as you can draw up.
And it's crazy, David, because when you have skilled players like they have on offense and guys that are so dangerous with the football in their hands, you almost feel as a play caller like anything I dial up is going to work. And you're seeing that early in this game. Balance, throwing, a beautiful run right there, everything working right now and going according to plan.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback Keith turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes a grab and room to run. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Condors are marching down the field. Back to throw, it's right. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Bringing the heat. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're...
Caught, and he's got room. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Maybe some room here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up in the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's right. Punts it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Tigers! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. gets the option, he keeps it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now on second down. Back to pass, it's right. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. This time he's got it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with the lone back. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. The Condors will punt this one away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there is some really good things happening. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered.
He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Brown wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. Turns it on in midfield. He's running free down the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled his way into the end zone. 3rd touchdown of the game. A 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this victory.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. That's caught. It's Johnson. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the back. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. Let's start with Memphis taking on the number 25 team, the USF Bulls.
And it'll be the Condors who will line up to kick off and start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself.
He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Hard running there. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down mark. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an ear. The sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They'll run the option. The option, the keeper. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hatzel.
Finding some room. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. On the option. Now the toss. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Condors will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Makes the catch at the 35. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there are some really good things happening. This quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field.
Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Cobb. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive lineman can pave holes like running back now runs through.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to bring it out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Holly. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And it'll be the Condors who will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for space, it's Stevens. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The option look. Pulls it on the option. Powers through the defender. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. As we fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the pressure, and they got it.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The run inside. It's Meadows. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Might have a chance. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Meadows. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Just going to keep it after the snap. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Condors line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So here comes the Auburn offense. Running inside, it's Meadows. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Takes the handoff. It's Stevens. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on third down, and they're looking at fourth and plenty of work to do. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Hunt is on its way. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together.
There's some room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. On the move. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice,